In a world where negativity can infiltrate every aspect of life, whether through difficult work environments, strained relationships, or unexpected personal challenges, learning how to handle toxic individuals while maintaining inner peace has become a crucial skill. But how can we protect our well-being from people who seem intent on draining our energy and destabilizing our peace of mind? What tools do we have to not only defend ourselves, but also grow stronger from these interactions? By applying the timeless wisdom of Stoic philosophy, we can find the answers. Stoicism offers profound guidance on managing toxic people and preserving our emotional health. This video explores key Stoic habits that can help navigate toxic relationships, maintain emotional stability, and transform negative experiences into opportunities for personal growth. Self-awareness as a shield. Understanding your own triggers. The first line of defense when facing toxic individuals is self-awareness. It serves as a shield that helps you navigate negative interactions without losing your peace. Self-awareness involves understanding your emotional triggers, those reactions that often arise in response to the behaviors or words of toxic individuals. By recognizing these triggers, you become better equipped to manage your emotions and avoid impulsive reactions that can escalate conflict. How often have you found yourself reacting emotionally in situations where you wish you could have responded more calmly? Have you ever noticed how toxic individuals often prey on your vulnerabilities, using them to control or manipulate you? Self-awareness allows you to see these patterns before they take hold. When you understand your emotional responses, you can pause, reflect, and choose a response that aligns with your values and goals. Instead of being swept away by the negativity of others, you take charge of the situation, protecting your peace and reinforcing your emotional boundaries. In addition to identifying your triggers, self-awareness also helps you recognize when you are starting to feel overwhelmed or drained. This recognition enables you to take a step back, reassess the situation, and protect your energy before it's too late. As the Stoics believed, we cannot control the actions of others, but we can control our responses to them. By cultivating self-awareness, we regain control over our emotions and interactions, ensuring that we remain the calm center in a storm of toxicity. Forgiveness and memory. A strength, not a weakness. One of the most challenging aspects of dealing with toxic people is overcoming the resentment and bitterness that can accumulate over time. Forgiveness is a powerful Stoic tool that allows us to release the hold of past toxic interactions, freeing us from the emotional baggage that weighs us down. But forgiveness is often misunderstood. It is not a sign of weakness, but a strength that empowers us to move forward. When we forgive, we reclaim our peace and take back control over our emotional well-being. Have you ever held on to a grudge so tightly that it began to affect your happiness and sense of peace? Have you noticed how toxic individuals can leave a lasting impact on your thoughts, causing you to relive their negativity long after the encounter is over? Stoicism teaches us that holding on to resentment only harms us, not the person we are angry with. By forgiving, we choose to free ourselves from the emotional grip of negativity, allowing us to focus on personal growth and emotional resilience. The Stoics also remind us to use memory wisely. While it's important to forgive, it's equally important to learn from past experiences. Memory allows us to reflect on past toxic interactions, not to dwell in anger, but to understand what went wrong and how we can avoid repeating harmful patterns. Memory becomes a tool for growth, not a weapon for revenge. By recalling past encounters without attaching negative emotions, we can use these experiences as opportunities to become wiser and more resilient. Emotional stability. Staying composed amidst chaos. Cultivating emotional stability is essential when navigating toxic relationships. Toxic individuals often seek to provoke emotional reactions, using anger, manipulation, or guilt to destabilize your peace. But emotional stability allows you to remain composed amidst chaos. Instead of reacting impulsively, you respond thoughtfully, preserving your inner tranquility. How do you typically respond when someone insults you or tries to manipulate you? Do you find yourself reacting immediately, or are you able to pause and choose a thoughtful response? Stoicism teaches us to take a step back and reflect before we act. This space between stimulus and response gives us the power to choose how we engage with toxic individuals. By practicing mindfulness and introspection, we can develop the emotional stability needed to maintain peace, no matter what others throw our way. The Stoics believe that we cannot control the actions of others, but we can control how we respond. When we cultivate emotional stability, we stop allowing toxic people to dictate our emotional state. Instead of letting someone's negativity trigger an emotional outburst, we remain grounded, responding in a way that reflects our values and principles. Setting boundaries. Protecting your energy. Setting clear boundaries is one of the most important practices for maintaining peace when dealing with toxic individuals. Boundaries protect your emotional energy from being drained by people who seek to control or manipulate you. By establishing and enforcing boundaries, you retain control over your emotional resources and ensure that your energy is directed toward what truly matters: your own growth and well-being. Have you ever felt overwhelmed or exhausted after spending time with a toxic individual? How often do you allow others to overstep your boundaries, only to feel resentful or drained afterward? By learning to say no and assert your limits, you reclaim control over your emotional health. Setting boundaries doesn't mean being rude or unkind. It simply means protecting your energy and making sure that your interactions are aligned with your values. Stoicism teaches us that we are responsible for managing our emotions, and boundaries are a powerful way to safeguard our peace. Energy intelligence. Managing your engagement with toxic people. The concept of energy intelligence is about being mindful of how much emotional energy you invest in interactions with toxic individuals. Toxic people often thrive on draining the energy of those around them, leaving their victims feeling exhausted and depleted. To protect your peace, it's crucial to manage how you engage with negativity. This means responding with patience, avoiding unnecessary conflict, and choosing not to engage in toxic behavior. How much of your emotional energy do you spend on toxic individuals? How often do you feel drained after interacting with certain people? By becoming more selective with where you direct your energy, you can protect your inner peace and fortify your resilience. Instead of giving in to emotional reactions, you maintain your composure and protect your peace by limiting your engagement with negativity. Focus on goals. Staying on course despite distractions. One of the most effective ways to handle toxic individuals is by staying focused on your goals. When toxic people try to derail your progress with their negativity, it's important to maintain direction. Focusing on your personal and professional goals provides a guiding light that helps you navigate toxic environments. It gives you a reason to stay grounded and resilient, no matter what external forces try to throw your way. Have you ever felt distracted or off course because of someone's toxic influence? Staying focused on your goals serves as a reminder of what truly matters and helps you avoid being swept away by negativity. By keeping your eyes on the bigger picture, you protect your emotional resources and ensure that toxic individuals don't have the power to derail your progress. Seeking support. Strength in unity when dealing with toxic individuals. It's important to remember that you don't have to face challenges alone. Seeking support from trusted friends, mentors, or a supportive community can provide perspective and emotional relief. Having a network of people who understand your struggles can offer strength, encouragement, and guidance when you feel overwhelmed by negativity. Have you ever tried to navigate a difficult situation without support, only to find that it becomes too much to bear? By reaching out to those who care about you, you create a buffer against toxicity. Support systems provide perspective, helping you to stay grounded and resilient when toxic people try to pull you down. Controlling negative self-talk. Protecting your self-esteem. The voice inside your head can either build you up or tear you down. Negative self-talk is one of the most damaging influences when dealing with toxic individuals. Toxic comments or behaviors can trigger self-doubt and undermine your confidence. However, by learning to control your inner dialogue, you protect your self-esteem and prevent toxic influences from eroding your sense of worth. How often do you find yourself questioning your self-worth after interacting with someone toxic? Stoicism teaches us to control our thoughts and not allow external negativity to define us. By practicing self-compassion and positive self-talk, you build resilience against the hurtful words and behaviors of toxic people. Solution-oriented approach. Turning negativity into growth instead of getting bogged down by toxic behavior. Adopt a solution-oriented approach. Stoicism teaches us to view challenges as opportunities for growth. Rather than dwelling on the negativity of others, shift your focus to what can be learned from the situation. Every interaction, no matter how difficult, offers a chance for personal development. What can you learn from toxic individuals? By reframing negative experiences as opportunities for growth, you build emotional intelligence and resilience. This mindset allows you to transform obstacles into stepping stones toward greater wisdom and self-awareness. Avoiding unnecessary arguments. Preserving your peace. Engaging in arguments with toxic individuals is often a waste of energy. Avoiding unnecessary arguments helps preserve your peace and prevents you from getting caught in cycles of negativity. The Stoics believed in choosing their battles wisely, and this principle is crucial when dealing with toxic people. By recognizing when a conversation is futile, you protect your emotional resources and avoid unnecessary stress. Have you ever gotten into an argument with someone who wasn't interested in listening? Recognizing when an argument is futile allows you to disengage before your energy is depleted. By choosing not to engage in pointless conflicts, you preserve your peace and maintain control over your emotional well-being. Detection of false cordiality. Trusting your instincts. Toxic individuals often use false cordiality as a tactic to manipulate or control others. They may appear friendly on the surface, but their motives are insincere. Learning to recognize insincerity and trusting your instincts can help you avoid being deceived by toxic people. By observing behaviors and noticing inconsistencies, you can protect yourself from manipulation and safeguard your emotional space. How often have you been deceived by someone who seemed friendly but later revealed their true intention? Trusting your instincts allows you to protect your energy and avoid being taken advantage of by those with hidden agendas. By applying these Stoic-inspired habits, self-awareness, emotional stability, boundary setting, and energy intelligence, we can handle toxic individuals more effectively. Instead of letting negativity control our lives, we can maintain our peace and use these experiences to foster personal growth and resilience. Ultimately, the power lies within us to protect our emotional well-being and stay true to our goals, no matter what challenges arise.